Well, hello, everyone. Hey, how are y'all? Welcome back to another edition of our dating talk. This is not B Banks Alabaster Box. This is from my YouTube channel, which I still stream live on Facebook because my following is bigger here. And I wanted to go ahead and bring this conversation up. I promised y'all I would come back with another topic, and I want to make sure I make good on my word. And so that's what I'm doing. And so let's get this conversation started. Yes, let's get it. Right. Hey, how you doing, Miss Charlotte? How are you? So y'all know we if you got to watch the live or be a part of the live the other day, we talked about some fun things dealing with relationships and things. And I just kind of wanted to come back with another installment of that particular topic and go ahead and ask a couple of questions. So I got about, let's see, I got how many questions? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven topics that we want to discuss. And we want to do it quickly. We're not going to take all day. We're just going to get in and get it out. And so there's two ways you can join the conversation tonight. You can stay in the chat box and talk to me through the chat, and I'll flag your comment across like right now. Hey, Jamie, how are you? What's going on, hon? And or sorry, I've been drinking some Fanta. And or you can join the live. I can send a link in the chat, and you can join the live and become a part of the conversation. Where you'll be visual on the camera. Well, you can turn your camera off, but you can talk and have your vocals or whatever. But it's up to you how you would like to join tonight. I am going to go ahead and get us started because I don't want to keep us up. It is a work night. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It is Sag season, in case y'all don't know. So I just want to make sure y'all know it is Sag season. And the Sagittariuses are taking over. Sag season, Sag season. I'm doing great, Coach. How are you? I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I am tired, but I'm here and I'm pushing through, trying to stay COVID free and enjoy, every each and every day. I hope you're doing the same. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our talk of dating and relationships tonight. Again, there are two ways for you to be a part of this great conversation. We're gonna have fun with it tonight. It's not to be serious. It's not to be serious conversation, but not to be heavy and weigh you down. We want to make fun and talk about real topics, but still keep a lighthearted feeling about it. And like I said, we're gonna do it quickly because I know we still have work in the morning. But let's go ahead and get it for us late nighters. So I'm doing better to keep my promise to come more live on my YouTube and to grow my channel and my desire. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the first topic of the night. And again, you can participate in the comments or you can join the live if you want to. If there's anybody who would like to join, just let me know and I will send out a link that will get you into the conversation. All right. So the first topic for the night. I hope you're ready. We're going to start with things an ideal mate would do for you. In a relationship or if dating, things an ideal mate would do for you. Y'all go ahead and get your thoughts. Some of y'all probably already know what those things are. But if you don't know what those things are, go ahead and think about what is it that you would require, things that you would hope or wish for an ideal mate to do for you. What are some of those things that you would like to see from an ideal mate? That would be great to understand. All right. So while you're typing and or getting your thoughts together on that particular topic, I'm gonna go ahead and start where I kind of fall into the play. And my honest opinion is I don't know. I don't know what I would want my ideal mate to do for me. I mean, the easiest thing is to um, one thing I really respect is my me time. And I say that no matter what. I think an ideal mate for me would be able to allow me to still have my me time. I love my personal alone time. A lot of times people get in relationships and they get into that swing of things kind of having to be always together, stuck around each other. And I'm not that kind of person. Like I do want our time. Don't get me wrong. I want our time, but I gotta have my me time. That is ultra important in a relationship and dating scene. I gotta have my me time. So that is one of my probably plus one, number one things that I would hope that my ideal mate would do for me. Let's see. Jamie said, let's see. She said honesty, compassion, and communication. Ooh. So, an ideal mate for Jamie would be that they would have honesty, they would have compassion, and communication. Okay, so that's good. Communication is very important. That is like probably my number two. So you took that away, but the honesty definitely is there. Trustworthy, loyalty, and definitely the compassion. Understood, Jamie. Thank you for your contribution. Hey, Shay, how are you? You here, honey? Yes, we're having relationship and dating talk. We're on topic number one, and it's things an ideal mate would do for you. Again, there are two ways for you to participate in tonight's conversation. Again, this is so a random live. I don't think about them. I just do them when the mood hits me. And so, if you would like to be in the comments, you can be in the comments. I'll flag your comments. We'll comment off each other, and or you can definitely join the live and I can put the link out there and you can be a part of the action visually and virtually. So it is up to you. Just let me know if you are interested in joining and I will definitely let you on. Remember that this is a PG-13 show. It is friendly for all the family and friends. So we want to have fun, but definitely want to watch our wording and some of the things that we say. No problem. I'm adding someone on. No problem. Go ahead. Bring them into the comment. I am definitely here for people coming in. Thank you for sharing. All right. So anyway, we're gonna move forward. Okay, we're gonna move forward. And so again, anybody else, anything that y'all have that y'all would love to add to this topic, things an ideal mate would do for you. What do y'all think? Is there anything else you think that an ideal mate would do for you? Okay, that's your tag. Gotcha. All right. Things an ideal mate would do for you. I'm just saying. What do y'all think? I like I said, for me, it's my me time. But communication, I can agree with Jamie. Communication definitely be my second. I think a relationship, an ideal mate would definitely be able to communicate with me effectively and honestly. Effectively and honestly. I think those are things that we have to think about sometimes, and I think those are things we definitely have to make sure we put into play. All right. Ooh, here comes one from Miss Charlotte. Let's see. You said faithfulness, no disrespect, and honest in the relationship. Wow, that is a bite full. That's a bite full. Let's see. So your ideal mate will be able to be faithful. Your ideal mate will be able to understand the difference between being respectful and disrespect, and definitely having honesty in a relationship. Honesty goes a long way. I definitely believe it goes definitely a long way in a relationship. And I think sometimes we get really confused in what honesty should and should not look like. I know a lot of people, you feel like you have to kind of watch somebody and do all that. For me, I cannot do that. I'm sorry. I cannot be behind you looking in your phone, checking your messages and your social media. I don't care about all that stuff. Like I feel like trust is given, and if you break that trust, then that's where the issue is going to come. I give you my trust from the beginning, and from there you have to maintain that trust. But if I feel like I got to do all that extra to watch what you're doing, I don't want no parts of it. I ain't got time to stalk your phone, your Instagram, your Facebook, your Snapchat. I don't have time for that. Like who has that's a whole nother job. Who has time for that? So I definitely understand that, Miss Charlotte. Thank you for that contribution. All right. Like I just don't have time for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Nobody has time for that. We ain't got time for that. All right, y'all. Last call on this topic because, like I said, we got several more, and I don't want us to be on here all night. So, again, if you have anything else to contribute to things an ideal mate would do for you, and if you're just joining us, because I see people coming in and out, if you just joined us, please remember there are two ways to participate in the conversation. You can come in the chat and chat in the chat box, and we will share your comment and talk and think about it. And or you can become a part of the live conversation and join me here in the actual video presentation. I can send the link, and you can become a part of this topic. And again, you can share or not share your video, but your voice will still be heard, and you can become a part of the conversation of us talking back and forth. So it's up to you. All right. Oh, thank you, Miss Charlotte. I said disrespectful because I see it all the time. Men and women talk to you crazy, call you out your name, etc. You know, quick story. I used to be that person. I used to be that person, and probably still could be that person deep down inside. Um, in my younger years, I mean, I'm not old, but I am older. But in my younger years, early 20s, like I was that person, like talking crazy, calling you every name but a child of God, like, and I don't, and it wasn't because I was that just was a natural reaction for me. I don't think I even thought much about it. Like it was just a natural reaction to go in left like that. And I think sometimes those are habits we picked up along the way watching other people do it. And I think that's kind of what it was. Like I was mad, but I was watching other people do it. So it became a habit for me, and it's something I had to learn that it was very distasteful. And I don't think it was till I got it back, and it really hurt me from somebody I really respected, that I realized how painful and hurtful that could be. So I really understand that disrespect can be a big one. You got to know how to be respectful within a relationship, in relationships. Hey, Miss Bailey, look at you sneaking on in, sneaking on in here. Yes, you said notion, Brandon. Oh, Shay, I'm not gonna play with you tonight. I'm not. Disrespect me and you'll forever be blocked. I just don't have time for the drama. Yes. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. There's no time for drama. No time at all. Okay? Fantasia said it best. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. Okay? She said, baby, look, she came out the gate, and that is a statement I think about all the time. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. All that disrespect is not needed. Exclude yourself from all of that. All right, my phone doing the most. No, you're fine. You're fine. All right, so we just hit our first topic tonight, and it said things an ideal mate would do for you. That's what our first topic was. So if you want to contribute to that one, you can. We're about to move into our next topic and see where that conversation goes. Yes, honey. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. All right, baby. Look, Fantasia said it best. I'm trying to tell y'all, baby. Y'all gotta listen to them songs. Them lyrics be deep. Okay, them lyrics be deep. All right. So, and I said be deep, not R deep. Be deep. I had to make sure you got it the way we need to hear it. Them lyrics be deep. All right, so we're gonna keep going on. So that was our first topic. All right. All right. You said, wait, listen, ideal mate would listen. Oh, yes. Hit it, Miss Bailey, for the 1 2 1 2. An ideal mate would definitely be able to listen and know you. There in a past relationship of mine, that's one thing I can actually give that person credit for is that they listened to me. They knew a lot more about me at the time than I knew about myself. And it really irritated me because you could figure me out and I didn't even know what was going on with me. It was getting that weird change of from young adult to going into my adult life. So it was really hard and it yeah, listening is very important because there's a lot that you can learn if you just listen to somebody. You would know so much about a person and how to maneuver and move the right way and block a lot of issues. But a lot of times in relationships, we're fighting to be heard, but we're not fighting to listen. So that's a really important one, Ms. Bailey. Really important. Thank you for that contribution. All right, we're going into our next topic. Again, if you want to add to this, feel free to add. But things an ideal mate would do for you was our first topic of the night. But I'm about to hit you with this next topic, and I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Things you would do if you changed genders for a day. Things you would do if you changed genders for a day, y'all. I'm not even ready for the comments that are about to come in. I am not ready for the comments that are about to come in because I know the mind is going in so many places. Things you would do if you changed genders for a day. I have no clue. I don't even know how to answer this question. I have no clue where to even tackle this because if I became the opposite gender, so if I became a woman, oh my God, I have no clue what I would do. I'd probably be flashing. I'd probably be flashing people like in New Orleans if it was Mardi Gras Day. Like I would just be on a tyrant. I have no clue what I would do. I would have. Oh my God, yeah, I have no clue. I couldn't even think about it. I would work out my shoulders. Really? That's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about crossing genders. Really, Shay? I can't believe that. You don't know how to answer? Right. It is. It's hey, I'm going there tonight, y'all. I'm still keeping it clean, but I am pushing it tonight. Right. Things you would do if you changed genders for a day, y'all. What that oh my god, that could go so many places. That could go so many places. Again, I just want to make it aware for anybody who is new to the conversation at this point. We're 16 minutes in. We've talked about one topic. We're on our second topic. You can join the conversation tonight by simply commenting in the chat. And if I see your comment come across, I will definitely air it and talk about it. Or you can join me live here on the screen, and I can send you the link, and you can become a part of this topic here. You don't have to share your camera, but you would definitely share your voice. All right. Let me see. I told you on the last topic, I love men, arms, and shoulders. You did. You did tell me that. I just wasn't. It didn't pop back in my head, y'all. Charge it to my game, not my heart. Oh Lord, yes, you do love shoulders. I get it now. She said the first thing she's gonna do is work those shoulders. How do you answer that, right? Yeah, hey, you gotta, hey, think about it. Be honest with yourself. Don't be scared. I told y'all the first thing I would do is I'd be flashing people. I'm telling you right now what I'm gonna do. I'm going to be chest bumping everybody. I'm gonna be chest bumping everybody. Look, I think it makes me think of that that little snapshot from Real Housewives of Atlanta when Kenya Moore was like titty 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 titty. When she was talking about was it Candy or Cynthia had all their boobs out. Yes, it just makes you think about that. That's the first thing come to my head. I just want to go chest bump everybody. Wow. That would be me, but that's just me because hey, I don't have them. So when you get them, you just want to chest bump everybody. you know, I don't know that though, Miss Bailey. I don't know that they do. I've never been in that situation before, so I don't know what it feels like. I have a flat bird chest, so I mean, to me, nothing hurts. It's all bone right there. Yes, right, Shay. That's just the first thing that comes to mind. She said, "Just get you a good push-up, Brian." I don't think it's the same. It's not the same. I knew what you meant. It's not the same though. It is definitely not the same. It's not the same. Having a bra and put it there is just not there. You say toss them over your shoulder. I don't want those types. If they can do that, I don't want them. That means they're gonna be down like droopy drawers. I don't want them. All right, y'all. Again, last call for this topic. Things you would do if you changed genders for a day. All right, things you would do if you changed genders for a day. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid, y'all. We are keeping it PG-13 as much as possible, but go ahead. Things you would do if you changed genders for a day. I'm making y'all think tonight. We're still talking about dating and relationships, but this is a part of the dating. Think about when you go on a date, how these people treat you, what you do. Just think about it. Like, what would you do if you had the opposite gender for one day? What would be your first tackle? Damn, you saying right? Grab it. Yes, gravity. Oh Lord, yes, that's the first thing, right? Have my huge family. Oh, oh. You gonna have a huge family. Shay is going on a tour. Yeah, that would be very like a man though. And men go on tours all the time. She's going on a tour. That's funny. All right, y'all. We're about to move into our next topic again. If you're joining us, just remember you can be involved in the conversation on the topics that we're putting across the screen right here. We're putting our topics down here. You can be a part of of the conversation by simply commenting in the chat room, and I'll flag your comment across the screen as you see. And or you can join me live if you're brave enough to get on here live with me. We can share this screen, and you can become part of the conversation. All right, just up to you. All right, moving forward, we're gonna go to our next topic. I hope y'all ready, y'all. Y'all thought it was over. That's just getting us. We're just getting warmed up. Oh, you said that right. We're just getting warmed up. All right, so don't be scared. Don't be shy. We're just getting warmed up. All right, so we're gonna go into our next topic. I hope that you are ready. I hope that you are ready. I don't know if you're ready. All right, here we go. We're gonna go a little deeper this time. All right, like I told y'all, we're gonna keep it light, but we're gonna talk about some real things. All right, here we go. So we got a good warm up, and our next topic is things you would do, things you wouldn't want your mother to talk about with your girlfriend slash boyfriend. Things you would not want your mother to talk about with your girlfriend slash boyfriend. Think about it. If your mother is alive or was alive, or even if you were younger years, or even today, if your mother is very into your life, things you would not want your mother to talk about with your significant other. Okay, we're gonna keep it short. Okay, things you would not want your mother to talk about with your significant other. KK went right to it. KK didn't waste no time. KK, you didn't even let it come out. Yes, I was wondering who's gonna say it first. Right, Mom, that is not your business. Get you some. Oh, thank you for joining the conversation. Any exes? Really? I wouldn't even have an issue with that one. Like, you can talk about them. I mean, it's pointless, but I understand why people would get uncomfortable. But for me, that wouldn't make me uncomfortable personally. But yeah, I can see why. Yeah, because they sometimes I've seen people do mothers do that in front of other people. They'll start talking about the ex in front of the like the current or the perspective. Yeah, you mom, you messing up the mojo. And you got them trying to play it off and get them cues, and they ain't reading the cues right. Like, hey, get over there somewhere and sit down. Sit down somewhere. Right, Kate? You went right to it. Right, again, we're our topic, this topic right now. Things you wouldn't want your mother to talk about with your significant other, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, your significant other. Oh, all right. Don't make no sex comments. Don't talk about my exes. Don't talk about my inheritance. Oh, there's one I wouldn't thought about. I didn't even think about that one. Yes, don't tell the people I got money coming. They be trying to be all up on me, right? Trying to hold on to me. Don't tell the people I got money coming. That is not their business. I didn't even think about that one. That's a good one, Miss Bailey. I didn't even think about that one. Everybody think about it. I mean, but it's weird because I've seen mother relationships with their child where they don't mind talking about this right here. They don't mind talking about that. Like they have a very open dialogue about that. And me and my mom were very honest. I mean, my mom's no longer living, if you don't know, but me and my mom was very honest with each other. But we didn't. There's things we would say, but there's things we just didn't touch, and we didn't go into details. There's sometimes you can bring something up, but you don't give no details of nothing because that's not their business. Like, but we had a very open relationship as a mother and son. Like we would talk about things that most people like. You tell your mom that, like, yeah, I tell my mom. Like me and my mom were like this, but like I'm not gonna go into details like the nitty and the gritty. But there are some people that I've seen do that as a mother and child relationship. The exes, I mean, I never really introduced people to my family, so I've always been very quiet about that. So I'm not worried about the ex part. But the inheritance, that was a really good one, Miss Bailey. Thank you for that contribution. My mom wouldn't tell about my money because she would want him. KK. KK. Really? She would want it for herself. You know what? I should have had my KK apples. This is a good night for the cake. They in the refrigerator there, and I didn't go get my apples. I should have been eating them while I was here. I need my KK apples. Yes, right. Your mama ain't trying to give up no money. That's my grandma. My grandma was like that, baby. She ain't gonna give up no money inheritance. I'm taking that with me. You like you're not taking it? I'm taking it with me if she could. I got it. All right. Real quick before I read that comment, again, if you're joining in the conversation, we're talking about things you wouldn't want your mother to talk about with your girlfriend or boyfriend, or if for short, your significant other. This is our third topic of the night. You can simply join the conversation by commenting, and or you can join live with me right now and be a part of the conversation visually and audio. All right, here we go. Miss Bailey, my mom and I talk about everything, but don't bring it outside to the extras. They coming into the family and can go out. Right, right. Thank you. They are definitely coming into the family, and you might be out quicker than you came. Okay. So yeah, don't tell all the family secrets and what we got going on. We gotta really watch and see who, and what they really are. Right? We don't know everybody's dirty laundry, and sometimes it takes years to really get to the heart of the person. You got to shovel it up. So you really got to get to the heart of the person. Let's see. When we getting our text, KK, you on one tonight? Oh, you on one tonight? When we getting that tax refund, baby? Look, cause look, hey, we see it every year. Year in and year out. People come, baby. These people be having these cars, these high end cars. They go shopping. They got a boyfriend in January, February. By March and April, baby, you ain't nowhere to be found. Where did the people go that you done gave your whole check to? You gave them the whole check, like all 99 and 99. You gave them the whole check. Hey, KK. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, yeah. Yes, honey, we're a family. Yeah, KK ain't said much. She was trying not to get into those conversations from the beginning. Okay, here go one. My exes in my childhood, but you and my mama talk to each other about everything under the sun. We do. We do. We have no problem talking about most of anything. I'm a very transparent person. If you've never met me, I'm a very transparent person, and I think that my transparency can sometimes get me in trouble because I don't have any filter about how I feel. I'm very in tune with my emotions. I'm very in tune with who I am. And I will tell you exactly about me. Whether you accept it or not is your business. But I'm just that person. I am just that person. She does it every year. She has to have half of my. You will not talk about mama. Oh, you're not gonna talk about mama. Yes. Again, our topic. Before we switch again, our topic: things you wouldn't want your mother to talk about with your significant other. All right. Any last comments on that before we move to our next topic? Any comments? All right. We're about to go to our fourth topic for tonight. Oh Lord, y'all are hilarious, man. Y'all are hilarious. Things you wouldn't want to talk your mother talk about with your significant other. I gotta lubricate y'all. Oh, y'all funny. Y'all have given me a good laugh tonight. Much needed. Oh, much needed laugh. My mama gonna let you know she about that life, so don't mess with her child. And only one person seen how my mama can be when you mess with me. Ooh. Oh. 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 Man, yeah. Your mama's that she's a ride or die for her kids, I can say that. Your mama is definitely ride or die for the kids, baby. She don't play about her babies, and I've seen that with my own eyes. She do not play about her babies. All right, we're gonna move into our next topic. If you want to join in, feel free. It is an open environment, judge free. We're going to move to the fourth topic of the night. I hope that you're ready. Now, this one I think y'all gonna have a lot to say on. I think, I don't assume, I just think that you will have a lot to say on things you shouldn't do on a first date. Things you should not do on a first date. Man, oh, I don't know if I want to lead on this one. There's so many things. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna start it off, and I'm gonna hit it before you probably can get a chance. I don't think you should beep on the first date. Mm-mm. I don't think we should be beeping on the first date. Read between the beep. I don't think you should be beeping on the first date. I just don't think. There you go, KK. Thank you. I don't think you should be beeping on the first date. That word right there. I don't think we should be doing that. I don't think we should do that. I think that is a setup for failure. There are very few relationships that make it long term past that point, unless it's based on that right there. Unless it's based on that right there. I just don't see too many relationships making it. It's not normal. You don't know them and they don't know you. All right? You don't know them and they don't know you. Let's see. Be on Facebook all dang day. Man, you know how many times it is so normal. It's crazy to see people in on what looks to be a date because we don't know, but looks to be in a date or out, and they look to be a couple. Okay, they look to be a couple, and they are out there on their phone. They're on social media. I mean, it's the boringest day. Be in some of the best of restaurants because I like to eat out, and I mean, deep in the phone. I'd be like, really? Like that is so. I'd be so mad. Like we could have stayed at home and did this. We came to spend our money and get good food to for us to be embedded in our phone. Where is the romance, the communication, the talk? Like that is crazy. Be on your phone talking about exes, talking about baby mamas and etc. Right. Like, get off the phone. That phone is the devil. I'm sorry. It's the devil in so many ways. That phone is the devil. Courtney! Oh my God. Hey, friend. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a long time, and I thought I was seeing stuff when I saw your name. I said, I think I'm seeing stuff. How you doing? But yes, talk about exes, man. To talk about exes, yes. I think people like to talk about their exes. I personally think people talk about their exes because they use it as a reference point to where they've been and where they're going. And I get that you're using it as a reference point, but I need you to be able to use that reference point without mentioning your ex. Because most people, sorry y'all, my nose was trying to run. Most people, I know that's so nasty, forgive me. I'm COVID free. Most people um, use as a reference point to talk about where they've been, where they're going, things that have bothered them, and they don't realize that sometimes that can be too much. Like, don't mention the ex, just mention the situation, the circumstance, but don't mention that if that's what you need to get the conversation through. Right. Oh, and talking about yourself too much. Yeah, yeah. You have a lot of people that don't realize they're very self absorbed, and they talk about them and them and them and them, and it's crazy because you be like, dude, you be at the date like, I've been on a few of those. Like, it just be the deadest stare, the blankest stare. Hey, I really know how to spell your name, so definitely no beep. Hey, it's a lot of people that get straight to the beep. Megan got folks food out here. Megan, Cardi, Dickie, Drake. I mean, all of them. What is it? I can't spell his name. Hey, they be spelling their name, but not by hand. They be spelling their name all right. I'm just saying too. They be spelling their name. Okay, it's written all over your face. Oh, y'all gonna get me in trouble tonight. The Facebook is gonna put me in Facebook jail. Kids pay the tab and don't bring them to your home just because you don't know them. Right, right. You should not kiss on the first day because you don't know where that mouth has been. You don't know if their oral hygiene is great. You don't know who and what they was doing prior to seeing you that day. Okay, and what they was doing with the mouth. Yes. Um, Pay the tab. Now, from a woman's standpoint, I get that. From a man's standpoint, I think first dates it can be a two-way street. It just depends on how it started. I know most times and I know most people are not going to agree with me, and I'm okay with that. Most times people expect the men to pay for the first date, but sometimes I think it's not the old idea of chivalry and in the man paying. Sometimes I think it's that. And again, I know I'm not going to be the popular opinion in the room, so don't come at me. Okay, it's my show. But I think that I'm just messing with everybody. But I think that sometimes it's great to come into the first date as a what do they call that Dutch situation. come in the situation Dutch. That way, nobody really lost anything if it didn't go well or not. Because a lot of times I've seen women use that and men, for gay relationships or whatever. But I've seen women and men abuse that. You go on all these first dates with all these people because you're just getting free meals, and you really abuse somebody paying for somebody. And then you get these people, these men that are trying to always pump out money and show that they're men, and they really, they breaking their backs, man. It's just I see it from several perspectives, and I guess that's why I feel like that. Sometimes the first date could be Dutch, and if you see it going beyond that, then maybe from there, the initial meet and greet or whatever, after that, then maybe, I can pay for the day to go out. That's just my opinion, not making me right. That's just me. But I definitely understand the chivalry about a man coming and paying for a date, or, the person, whoever you're dating, coming and paying for your tab if they invited you out on a date. Because if I invite you out to a date, then yeah, I'm going to pick up the tab out of my invite alone. But I think it's always great. And my grandma used to tell, the women in my family, you should, as a woman, you expect the man to pay for the day. But if he cannot pay, you better pay your tab and you leave. Okay, get that, get that bread, get that, then leave. Okay, then leave. That's exactly what you got to do. All right. And yeah, don't bring nobody home. You don't know who they are. People will rape you and date rape and sex trafficking. It's too real out there, y'all. It's real. Okay. So yeah, we definitely want to bring people home we don't know nothing about. Do your research. Pull them up. There's some great companies out there that will tell you all about this person. The last time they had a tooth change, all that. Place your teeth on. What in the geriatrics? She said, place your teeth on the table. Who gonna take their teeth out? Who, where, and when? What in the Betty Crocker? Shay, really? Oh, hey, honey, I'm sorry. I'm moving slow. Hey, friend, thank you for coming on and speaking. Oh, I miss you so much. Air hug. Air hug. I miss you so much. Let me see. Don't let them pick up your. Don't let them pick you up for the first date, and don't meet close to where you live. Okay, I know you meant to live. You gotta learn if they got papers, rings, bond, sale. Yes, Miss Bailey, share the knowledge. Yes, when first dates usually meeting. Don't let them. And I understand the older days. We want, you get picked up and all the chivalry and all the romance and stuff, but definitely, you in this day and time, it's too spooky. You really don't know who you're meeting. People are living fantasies out here. That Instagram show this, but the reality is a whole nother thing. Like y'all, we really gotta pay attention to who you're dating. So definitely want to meet. Definitely want to meet. Um, in the middle, somewhere that's not near your home, so they can't follow you or easily trace you to your home. And yeah, you definitely want to get to know the person, do your research, get to know them, their references, their background. I mean, you ain't got to do, a private detective, but if you got to do a private detective to make sure the person ain't crazy and ain't no killer, then you got to do what you got to do, protect you, right? Right? Who she been dating? That's what I was gonna say. Baby, you got teeth on the table. What in the geriatrics? Oh, my friend. Y'all, that's my friend. That's my boo bear right there. uh, she said, mind your business. Right, mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business. All right, again, if you're in the conversation, we're talking currently on the topic, in case you're lost, things you shouldn't do on a first date. Remember, you can join the conversation easily by commenting in the chat box, and or I can bring you a part of the live if you're brave enough to get on here and talk and go in. Just remember, we keep our show PG-13 as best as possible. We're going to hit those topics, but we're going to try to keep it family friendly, all right? Because somebody can learn from what we're talking about tonight. Young, old, new, all those things, all right? Any other contributions to this topic before I move on? Things you shouldn't do on the first date. And thank you all for coming in and speaking and putting a little bit of love out there. Like I said, lighthearted but serious conversations. We're learning, but we're getting a good laugh out of it. I'm getting a good laugh out of it, so I hope that you are too, because y'all know I'm goofy. I am goofy. All right. So last call for things you shouldn't do on the first date. Oh, this next one, y'all finna act up. I already know. I already know y'all finna act up. All right, so I'm gonna get us ready for the next topic. We're down to our last three, and here's one. Now, ladies, oh, ladies, please keep it PG-13. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, here we go. Things you would do with a bald head. Things you would do with a bald head. Things you would do with a bald head. What? Oh Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm scared. Shay, be on your best behavior. I'm gonna first say that. Be on your best behavior. I don't know what to expect. Okay, okay, I can accept that. That's simple. Kiss it. All right. Kiss it. That's easy. That could be love, affection, romantic. That's easy. Yes, kiss the bald head. Make sure that there ain't no hurt chips on there now. No dandruff and things. Make sure. KK, cool down over there. Somebody hand KK the water. Somebody, excuse me. Over here on the left side, aisle number 12, we need ice chips. Ah, KK needs some water. Yes. Rub it. Okay. Yes, I see that one again. Rub it. Yes. You said I tell you what. What? I don't know, Courtney. Don't do it to me. Oh Lord. KK said buff it. You gonna get up, you had a buffer, buffing the man. KK, you gonna be buffing the man's head. Oh, I cannot. I cannot. That's it. Because Brandon, you already know. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, no problem. Yes, I do. Oh Lord. Let's see. I'm going to wait till the next topic. Gonna take a break from y'all. Aw. Is that because you don't want to comment on this one, or you just really need a break? Oh, Miss Bailey, don't be scared. Don't be scared, Miss Bailey. All right. Um, I have a YouTube comment, but I'm not for sure as to what this is pertaining to. For a large percentage of women, marriage is like landing a dream job. Then a couple years later, demanding half ownership in the business that hired you. Oh, okay. Hmm. I need to think more on that one. Thank you for your comment, Quantum Vortex Energy. I appreciate you for joining the live. We're just having a good laugh session and talking about relationships. Lighthearted but real. I'm trying to digest your comment. For a large percentage of women, marriage is like landing a dream job. Okay. All right. Then a couple of years later, demanding half ownership in the business that hired you. Oh, that's heavy. That's really heavy. And I've never thought about it like that. That's a different take on it. That's a really different take on the. I never would have compared those two together. Dream job and that. Thank you so much. I never even I never even thought about that kind of comparison between the dream job and marriage. Um, and I can definitely understand and and hmm, I can definitely understand if the marriage goes sour, how the men have the ownership in the business, um, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that because in marriages, that's kind of what you're doing in the business. When you really invest a lot in the business, we want partnership. We want some type of ownership of it. So I'm just digesting it all because I never would have put that in my train of thought. And so thank you so much because that's serious. Like I'm gonna really be thinking about that. Like that just hit me real hard. Like I had to really think about that. Thank you so much. Um, I you tell her to be on her best behavior because you know they won't be all the time. Yes, right. Miss Bailey, no comment. Okay, Miss Bailey, I'm gonna ask you tomorrow. Don't worry. You're gonna give me my answer about this about this topic. Again, if you're just joining us, remember we're talking currently on the topic things you would like to do with the bald head, but we've hit several topics tonight. So if you have not, if you go back and watch the video, you catch it late. Feel free to hit me in the comments. I am definitely trying to be more consistent in YouTubing and channeling. One thing I'd love to do is have great conversations about topics. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm new. I don't have no skim or no gimmick or no scheme. I just like to get on and have conversation. I really enjoy it. But thank you so much. I'm not trying to be a professional YouTuber. I just want to get on and have good conversation and share it with the world. I think we can all each one teach one. Each one teach one. All right. Convo on the first date. Well, right now, I think they were coming in committing based on the conversation we had. I think they were commenting because we couldn't see the question, so I get it. I knew where they were going with it. Wow, some business go bankrupt. Right, right. Some businesses definitely go bankrupt. Definitely go bankrupt. All right. Again, things you would like to do with the bald head. This is our last go round on this one, and then I'm really about to open the gates with these last two. At least I think I will. I don't know. We'll see how you react to them. But again, things you would like to do with a bald head. So quickly, before we move on, I definitely want to let me see. I want to recap what we've discussed so far tonight, and then I'm gonna take us into our next topic. Okay. And thank y'all again for joining the weigh in. That is just my little topic of my platform here on YouTube and on Facebook Live. I call it the weigh in because we're weighing in on conversation and topics. So it's a play on words, but it's the weigh in, not the way as in the pathway, but the weigh in. We're weighing in on these topics and kind of getting ahead. So we like to weigh in on things all the time. All right. So we've touched the topic of things an ideal mate would do for you. That was our first one. Things you would do if you changed genders for a day was our second one. Things you wouldn't want your mother, I said you, I'm sorry, your mother to talk about with your girlfriend or boyfriend or significant other. Things you shouldn't do on a first date. And we just covered things you would like to do with the bald head. Now we're going to go into our next topic, and y'all don't think too fast, but here we go. Things that are none of your business in a relationship, okay? Things that are none of your business when dating or in a relationship. All right? That's our next topic. Things that are none of your business in when dating or in a relationship. So I'm going to definitely start that one off. Depending on how long you've been in a relationship, I definitely believe that finances are not a part of your business in the beginning stages. I think as the relationship begins to develop and take a more serious pathway, then definitely I can definitely see people, want to discuss finances because that is a big part of a relationship and how if the relationship is going to last and determine the growth and the maturity of the relationship. But I definitely believe people asking financial questions straight out the gate is not as important because I feel like although the finances are important down the road, I feel like sometimes we will cut potential off due to financial obligations. So definitely want to say finances is one thing that you would not that are none of your business when dating in the dating phase. But if you're going into the relationship phase or transitioning that way, then definitely finances would play a part. The other thing I think would not be their business is I don't think past relationships are part of the package deal either. I know we want to know kind of what you've been through and some of your history and tragedies and all of that stuff, but I just don't see you knowing who I dated and what I dated. That's not important unless like this person's in your close friend circle. Then that may make me look at you some way. But honestly, for me, I'd rather not know. If you tell me, then it's gonna the human side of me and the what if side of me is gonna play in my head like they used to kind of get down, back in the day, even if it was teenage love or puppy love long, long years ago, that'll play in my head. And not that I don't trust you or even trust them, it's just the vulnerable side of me is going to always play that back in my head. And sometimes it's hard to not let your mind run away, right? So we have to make sure we keep that in mind. Let's see, my money and my friends, male or female. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people, I've already said finances, so I definitely agree with you on that. I think a lot of times we want to control people's friends. And I think that's something in a relationship that we have to understand that's none of our business. Who I'm friends with, you cannot control. You may not like them. I know my ex say all the time, you don't like none of my friends. You didn't like any of my friends. I didn't. I'm being real. I didn't. I didn't care for none of them. And most of them I probably wanted to pop across the head. But neither here or there. Um, That's your friend. So when y'all went out to the club and y'all did this and did that in my younger years, because I've been single for almost 10 years, but in my younger years, when y'all went out to the club and y'all did all these things, like I never got into y'all's way because again, I like my me time. And so because I respect the understanding of me time, that's y'all's me time. I don't have to kick it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that those are your friends, they're not my friends. Those are your chosen friends, and I'm gonna allow you to have your friends. Just understand that I don't get down with your friends. I can be cordial, but I don't get down with them, and that's just how it is. Let's see. Past sex partners. Yes. Like, why do we need to know who you done dipped and dotted with? Why? Why do we know who you done played the horizontal poker with? Like, I don't get why that's important. Like, you've done what you've done. We've all done our deeds, and we don't need to share that. Like, if we having a serious conversation and it should just happen to come out, then it happens to come out. But digging for who I've been around is not your business. And I think we need to respect each other's space and each other's past and understand that sometimes what's in the past needs to be left exactly where it was in the past. It is not your business to know who we have touched and agreed with. It is not your business who we have touched and agreed with. Like, oh God, I can't take it no more. Okay, definitely your money. Yes, ma'am. Finances is not your business in the dating side, but on the relationship side, I can definitely see again where that would play a part. Because if we're trying to build a future, we definitely have to understand each other's finances so that we can make decisions on how to grow. What are our financial goals? What are our financial obligations? How are we going to structure the finances so that our relationship will be able to flourish regardless of the job and the amount of income? So I think a good partner would definitely help each other to grow their finances, push you to greatness, whether it's entrepreneurship, repairing credit, the art of hustle and grind, whatever you got to do. So I can see where that conversation can take growth. Again, our topic at the moment is things that are none of your business in a dating scene or in a relationship, whichever one that it may apply. All right. And I got one last topic left. And y'all, look, it's only been 52 minutes. We're going to hit our hour mark or maybe even under the hour, but we're definitely going to be done within an hour. I can't believe it's been an hour that fast. It feels like we just started, but y'all have really made a good contribution tonight, y'all. And I was sleepy prior to going live, but I committed myself to doing this tonight. So I commend you all because y'all woke me up out this thing. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it, but y'all made this easy. I can't even believe the hour is gone. I feel like I just started. All right. Last call for this topic, things that are none of your business. And then I'm gonna put our last topic up, and I think this one is the deal break, not the deal breaker, but it's definitely gonna be the the end all be all in your mind anyway. The end all be all. I think this is a good one. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and move us to the next topic. If you're still commenting on that one, that's fine. But just for sake of time, I'm gonna keep us moving and rolling. All right. Our last topic of the night, y'all. Oh God, I could have hit so many more, but I'm sad because I'm enjoying this. I'm really, and I'm getting some good takeaways from this too. So don't think I'm just speaking. I'm getting a lot of takeaways as I'm discussing these. Okay. So here we go. Things you would like to add to the Ten Commandments of dating and or relationships, because that's our topic's about today, is about dating and relationships. So things that you would like to add to the Ten Commandments of dating and or relationships. All right? Think about that. Things you would like to add to the Ten Commandments of dating and or relationships. I need the refill. Let's see. Oh Lord, there's so many things. Okay, I'm gonna start from the dating perspective. One of the things that I would love to add to the Ten Commandments of dating: have your own place. That is my number one rule, and that ties into my me time. When we are not in a good space, as relationships tend to be, or dating tends to happen, I need you to be able to go somewhere else. Okay? Because I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to smell you. I don't even want to know that your presence exists at that moment. I need to be away from you so that I can think and process what happened, how to fix the situation, and how to come back to a better place with you if we're at a place of discord. So definitely have your own space. I see, especially in today's generation, relationships jump in together too fast. I've been dating 2 months and we're living together already. Like, why? And don't let them drive your car. I don't care that y'all are together. I don't care that y'all are goosing and loosing all over the place. Drive your vehicle, that person drives their vehicle. If they don't have a car, they can still Uber. There's no excuse these days. Lyft or dart their way if you're in the Dallas area. But dart their way wherever they're going, or public transportation, because just the same way that you met me, you need to be able to sustain that during the dating phase. A lot of times we want to go, oh, I'll come pick you up, and we do it out of generosity and kindness. I get it, but then it becomes an expectation that every time we do something, I gotta come scoop you or do whatever. And same thing, if I didn't have a vehicle, I would make sure that I had a way to get where I'm going. So those are my two things I want to contribute off top. I'm gonna think about some other ones because I got to think that one through. All right. Shay said, "Be very open." Yes, for the openness. I agree. In a relationship, in the Ten Commandments of being in the of dating and or relationships, being open with each other, y'all. You got to be transparent, and it may hurt sometimes. But I watch another YouTuber, and I normally don't wouldn't mention nobody, but I agree with some of the things that are said so much. If you don't follow him, I mean, definitely go follow him. I'm not subscribers don't mean much to me. I ask for them, but you don't have to. Craig the Writer Stewart. He is a writer. He's in the LGBT community, but he neither that his talk on relationships are so serious, and he always talks about doing the work, doing the work, and making sure that y'all are doing the work. And in a relationship, you have to do your work before the relationship, and when y'all get together, you have to be able to work on things together. So definitely think about that. So being very open—that's part of the work you have to do before, so that when you get there, that y'all can work even more. Okay, let's see. Have your own everything. Yes, have everything on your own. Please, like, don't be dependent on nobody for nothing, because I feel like that's where a lot of relationships go wrong. And then as soon as you get mad, give me my, that is mine, and that. We like to do all the extra dramatics, and then you want to take everything and be Indian. Well, that's probably culturally not correct anymore with today's climate, but you want to take things back. Okay, you want to snatch it back when you're not in a good place with that person. Okay, I tried to catch myself before I said something, but you want to snatch it back. Okay, so you can't do that. You gotta be able to have your own everything, so that when y'all get into those places of discord, you're not in that place to where you would even do that. And don't do all that stuff. Learn different ways of communication. Yes, the languages of love. How to communicate, whether it's written, verbal, touch, feeling, time spent. They learn the different ways and know how to give them and receive them. I think that's something important, because there's a lot of things some years back that I wouldn't be able to receive the way that I do now, because I didn't know how to receive it. I wasn't used to it. I was very novice in the dating life. I didn't date like that. I've been single most of my life, and when I got in relationships, I was kind of always quiet about it. So I definitely get it. Be able to receive and give different ways of communication, and know how to accept that. Being able to accept it when you are wrong. Courtney, you are preaching. No, I gotta make it ghetto. You is preaching. Yes, y'all, being wrong is not a bad thing. We as human will be wrong, and we have to accept the fact that we are not always right, and be able to accept that when you realize you are wrong, be wrong. Stop trying to always be right. I think we scream at each other to try to make ourselves right, and we shouldn't have to. So know and accept that you are wrong, and that we do make mistakes, and sometimes we react the wrong way, and or do something the wrong way, and we have to correct that. That is part of the human nature. We not always right 100% of the time. Get out your feelings, friend. Yes. Don't call me every 5 minutes, baby. You better preach over there. Don't stalk me. Watch your attitude. I'm not a time clock. I will not tell you my every move. Oh my God, say that again. I will not tell you my every move. One more time for the people in the back. I will not tell you my every move. Can we put that at the top of the list? I will not tell you my every move. I am so here for that one. I'm grown. You can't raise me. Yes, you cannot raise. Well, I'm gonna even take it back. You cannot rear me, okay? I'm a human. You will not rear me. I've done that. My mother has done that already. My daddy has done that already. My mom is 80 and my dad is deceased. Right. Like my parents is done. You is not, you ain't got the name on there. Except my kids. Yes. And don't ask about my money. KK, you better come through with the come through. KK came through with the came through. All right, let's see. Oh Lord, the comments is coming in. I'm okay. I'm trying to keep up. Do not send your representative, the fake you. Man, Bailey, can we please put that at the top of the list? Send the real you so I know who you are when I met you. Not the I don't want to meet someone different down the road that I never met. And now it's like, who are you? I don't know this you anymore. Oh my God, that is so important. Or your friends. Be real and have a backbone respectfully, not forcefully. Yes, you can stand up. Y'all, one of the hardest things for me is to say no. I said that last time. Saying no is hard because I am naturally a giver. That is who I am. I want to help. I want to see. And sometimes even when I have second thoughts about it or when I'm thinking like that, if I feel like I'm right and the spirit has moved me, I follow the spirit because we still have to learn even when we're wrong. And so every situation is meant for us to grow and to know more about ourselves and how to deal with things. So I take it that way. But saying no is one of the hardest things for me to do. And not because I'm a punk or anything. It's just hard because like I'm not that person. Like if I have it, if I can do it, I want to do it. Like it's just a part of who I am. And it hurts me because people can take advantage of that, right? People can definitely take advantage of somebody who cannot say no. And they think they know it too. Oh my God. Look, oh, baby, look, the choir is singing, yes. Color purple, yes. Speak, Lord. Speak to me. The choir is singing, y'all. Talk to me like I'm an adult, not a child. Yes, ma'am. You better push through, Jamie. I think learning how to talk to me and uh, talk with me with respect. Those are very, very big ordeals. I told y'all this was gonna be the good one. Y'all have to learn how to talk with respect, y'all. I think sometimes we get upset and we allow our emotions and our anger to carry the conversation, and we got to bring that back down. And a lot of times now, when I started to learn that when I started getting upset to a point where I knew I was gonna say something crazy, I tend to get quiet. That is not me shutting down. It's me not allowing myself to get to a place where I cannot talk to you the proper way. So I'll just get quiet and I'll just hold my peace. Now, don't think I didn't hear you. I heard everything you said. And when I'm in a calmer place, I'm going to come back and I'm going to address everything. And I mean everything that was said. But I got to make sure that I'm in a place that I can receive what was said, process it, and then come back on how and my standpoint on the situation. So definitely respect when talking to me because we are here, we're not here. We are here, not here. Okay? Do not assume. Ask. Yes, ma'am. Never assume anything when you're in a relationship. You have to ask. And if you don't ask, you don't know. So that is very important. You don't need to assume anything. You need to ask. Ask me and I will let you know. Don't assume just because you see me hanging out with these females over here that I got to be screwing one of them. Or if you see me hanging out with those males over there that we got something going on. I'm saying for the women and the men. So you definitely have to make sure that that's one of the things we attack, right? Let's see. Uplift each other. If you don't understand, get an understanding. Oh my God. Amen. Let the church say amen. We can clap on that one. Right? We can make a whole song about that. Uplift each other. In a relationship, we don't always lift each other up and motivate each other to be better. So you got to be able to do that. And you got to be able to receive it. Because sometimes I see better for you and you got to want to see better for yourself. I can't see better for you than you don't see for yourself. And here I am giving all my energy wanting to make you great and you're not ready to receive the greatness that I want you to have, right? You got to be able to receive it too. Um, and I always want to get an understanding. If you don't understand, ask for understanding. And if you can't get the understanding through asking, then sit back and really observe. Sometimes we can get our understanding through simple observation. So remember, sometimes you don't have to say anything. You can watch for yourself and see what it is and dissect and analyze those things to get a better and clearer understanding, right? Don't call my family or my friends to talk to them about if you have a problem with me, ask me. Don't try to figure me out through my family and my friends because they don't know everything. Well, and that's true because I don't feel like anyone knows everything about someone. I think that we definitely have to make sure that that we that we realize that we only know a person as much as they share with us, and everybody doesn't receive the same portion of a person that that another person may receive. So I may give you this part of me, and that person may get this part of me. But there's not very many people that we're going to give all of us, right? So although we think we know someone, you don't really know anyone as best as you think you do. You may know them greatly to the point that you're very close, and you may know a lot of more intimate things about them, but we never truly know anyone to their full extent. And that's the thing that makes it weird when you go to a funeral. I've used this example before. When you go to a funeral and someone gets up and starts speaking about you, and you're like, I didn't know that. Did you know that about them? Like you get to talking, the little chat gets to talking because you don't really know anything about anyone, right? It's that standard of we all don't know every situation, every part of your life, and every detail. Some things only happen in a certain situation with a certain person, and it's been there until that person shares that moment with them. So yes, yes, Jamie, yes. Thou oh yes, we're in the biblical section now. Hello, yes, we're in the book of Bailey. Thou shalt always be at a place ready to learn who I or you are, and understand that learning and loving is a process that is not perfect. Yes, ma'am. Come on for the commandment in commandment form. I am here for it. I am all the way here for it. I am all the way here for it. Thou shalt be at a place. Can we post it? Excuse me. Can somebody please post this? Can we take a snapshot? I need this in a big picture form. I'm going to put it on a plaque. Thou shalt always be at a place ready to learn who I or you are, and understand that learning and loving is a process that is not perfect. I could use this in the classroom, in a relationship, at Sunday morning service. I love this statement, baby. I don't know if you created this or copied this, but I appreciate it. It is definitely on point. I need this. I'm going to come back to this, and I'm going to copy and paste this because I'm definitely going to use this moving forward. This may become my status tomorrow because you definitely hit that book. Yes, the book of Bailey. The book of Bailey. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Come through. All right, y'all. Any final comments on things you would like to add to the Ten Commandments? My brain. Okay, so you got that from your brain. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Anything you'd like to add to this final comment for tonight? Things you would like to add to the Ten Commandments in dating and or relationships. And again, I want to just recap what we've done so far. So if you are late getting on or you want to join the comment late, and leave comments after this live, then you are more than able to, y'all. I know it's late; it's almost 10 o'clock, so or at least here in Central Standard Time. So I definitely want to let you all get a good night's rest. I just have to come on with the surprise and just do it. It was in my spirit, and I was trying to let my spirit move me the correct way. So I was torn in what I wanted to do, and I said tonight I think I need to do another conversation. I promised one, and I want to keep my word. And I enjoyed this so much. Oh my God, I enjoyed this so much. Um, so we talked about things an ideal mate would do for you. We started it off just that way. What is your perception of a good mate and what that mate would do for you? We talked about if you had the chance to be a different gender for a day, what would you do? How would you maneuver if you were the opposite sex? All right. We talked about things you wouldn't want to your mother to talk about with your partner. Dealing with that because sometimes mothers and fathers can be such a subject in relationships. So we definitely talked about that. Things you shouldn't do on a first date. Those no nos. Those things we definitely got to pay attention to. Right. We talked about things that you would like to do to a bald head for my ladies and or men, but definitely for my ladies. What would you like to do to a bald head? There's always that myth and that stereotype there about a bald headed man. All right, I don't know what that feels like. I'm just saying I don't know what that feels like, but But yeah. All right. And then things that are none of your business in a dating scene or relationship. Know your place, know your role, and play that to the fidelity, right? And last but not least, things you would like to add to the 10 commandments of dating and or relationships. All right. All right. So that has been our topics for the night. Are there any final words that we would like to say before we close out? We have been on here for a good hour and 11 minutes now, and I just want to make sure before we end our night that we end on a good book. Any final words, y'all? If you have any final comments, words on any of the topics or the subject as a whole, feel free to go ahead and leave those words now. I would definitely like to see your final thoughts or comments or questions if you have any. All right, any of those. And remember, I have been your host, Brandon, for the weigh in. I'm not done just yet. Just want to make sure that I reintroduce myself in case I did not do that. And my name's not been seen for the last couple of minutes, so I just want to make sure you saw that. All right, let's see. She said, "Oh, I took a break from my darn homework. Now I got to finish it. Oh, I'm sorry. Love y'all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Take a page from the Book of Bailey. Always be ready. Better to be ready when your time comes than to be unprepared when has arrived. Amen to that. Thank you, Book of Bailey. Get back to your homework and be up all night. All right. Thank you for joining us and having fun with us. I appreciate it. All right. Yes. Be ready when your time comes. Then it's better to be ready when your time comes than to be unprepared and ready when ready has arrived. Right. Book of Bailey has spoke tonight. Any other final words or comments while I'm waiting on those final ones? Um, I definitely enjoyed tonight's conversation, y'all. This was almost kind of like a pickup from my last conversation. And I'm going to be bringing you so many more hot conversations coming forward, topics and things that we're going to discuss, y'all. I always like to keep things in a discussion kind of. Remember, there's going to always be two ways for you to be a part of the conversation. You can join in the chat box and we can share your comments and talk about it. And or you can always join live. I have a link. You can join right here live with me and become a physical part of the conversation as well and share your knowledge and words as well. Remember, this is a family friendly show, so you can definitely watch this with your kids because sometimes your kids got to learn, and this is a great platform. All right, so we definitely want to do that. All right. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. You know, I'm always trying to be different a little bit. I always trying to do something more. Hey, Boo, how are you? How are you doing? Long time no see. Ooh, air hug. Okay. So yeah, definitely if you see um if you have any other final words, you want to come back and look at it. If you caught late and you want to go back and look at some of the topics and add your 2 cents, definitely go through the comments and read, y'all. There's been so much knowledge dropped here tonight. I am full. I have a lot of things to think about as well. Some things that I knew, some things that I need to go back and reevaluate about myself. So this is all about growing and knowing and showing, right? Always. I'm good. Into the memory put. Oh, I haven't been there in like 2, 3 years now. I need to get back over there. I've been wanting to go back anyway. I'm glad to hear from you. I'm glad to hear from you. I hope you're safe over there and doing well. I know the weather is beautiful, better than this cold weather over here. All that tropical weather. Yes, ma'am. Come on for the Dominican Republic. Yes. Need to get back over there. Oh, really? Oh my. Okay, come on, international love. International. I'm here for it. Yes, ma'am. Well, I definitely got to come visit you now. You live over there. You can really give me the native tour. I've been there, but I mean, that was one time. I definitely got to come back. I'll be looking into that definitely in the future. I've been wanting to go back. I just haven't been back. So definitely be looking at to the future. It's good to see you, huh? All right. So, I'm assuming as of now, I think we've all hit the topics. I think we've had a good one. Thank each and every person that has commented tonight, those who have watched, those who have spoken, not spoken. I really appreciate all of you. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to close this out. So, I want you to have a good night, to sleep tight. Do not let those bed bugs bite, and know that in the morning, everything, and I do mean everything, will be all right because we definitely know the God that we serve. All right. In the words of Mother Tabitha Brown, I want you to have a good day and or night. And if you cannot have a good one, don't you dare. You bet not dare. Go and mess up anyone else's. Okay. Remember to stay prayed up, masked up, covered up, sanitized up, soaked up. Throw your hands up and lift them in the air and let the Lord know that you need Him, all right? And if you're not a believer, just remember to stay safe, all right? That's all you need to do. I love you, each and every one of you, and we'll be back soon with another topic, y'all. I'm going to keep you on your toes, so stay ready. And eventually, I'm going to really be official and start putting out little signs and all of that, all right? So I love you all. Y'all have a good night. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is called UC Dance. It's the original channel I've always had, and I don't want to change it. It just means something to me, so therefore I'm gonna keep it as that UC Dance. But make sure that you can continue to comment, share the video, y'all. These are conversations that need to be had, and I think we had a good one, lighthearted, fun, but definitely gained a lot of knowledge through the conversation. All right, I will talk to you guys later, and y'all have a wonderful and great night. And I'm gonna see you guys. Bye.